back to my channel. I am Charlene, whatever you want to call me. And I have a request to do a video on the Bible Tracker. That is an app that I have downloaded on my phone to help me keep up with what I've read and give you a percentage of your progress. Now that I think about it, why didn't I do a video solely about this app? Because it is a game changer. I'm not sponsored, I'm not endorsed, no one's paying me to say any of these things. I actually seen someone mention it in a Christian Bible group on Facebook, and I said, I didn't know that existed. So I downloaded it on my phone and I checked it out and I looked through it, and cool thing is you can set your color or your tone. You can set I believe you can set like an achievement of what you want to read. And then there's the overview of Old Testament and New Testament. And you get a percentage of individually what you read, like from the Old and the New. And then you get a collective percentage of what you read in the entire Bible, which is my goal. So, long story short, I downloaded it, I used it, I love it, I'm still using it, and it has changed my life. I literally feel motivated, I feel encouraged, I feel inspired. Sometimes, because a lot of people say it's not a race, which it's not, sometimes it helps to see where you came and where you're going. And that's what this app does. Like when you look back and see, okay, I read this much, I studied this much, I checked off this much, then it's kind of like a personal goal to say, you know what, let me complete what I have started. And y'all know I have tried different tricks and things to keep up with how I read the Bible and how much. I think one of my biggest issues is I like to swap out Bibles here and there. So I may feel led to use, let's say, my She Reads Truth to read Job. And then I will go to my Inspired Bible to read Matthew. You know, like I'm all over the place. So what I tried to do was painfully, screwing, I took Bible bookmarks that I found online and I put it in each Bible, Old and New Testament. And I tried to keep up with it that way, but that has failed also because I did that not only after I have read a lot of the Bible, but sometimes it just doesn't click to go back in front of the Bible and say, okay, I finished that book, you know? So then I try to do, or before that actually, I try to use just one individual bookmark, like to just collectively. And I said that worked, and it worked for a good little while. Then I tried this printable of a Bible reading plan where you just check off as you go and you got different readings per day. And then at the end of the year, you have read the whole Bible. That was probably the most effective. Reason being is because it kept you motivated and encouraged. And also for someone who has memory issues or attention issues like me, it helped me to always feel like, ooh, something new, because you weren't reading from the exact same book every single day. So I do still recommend that, and I do still have that. It just went at a halt because I ended up doing something else. But I haven't thrown it away. Nor have I taken the bookmarks out of the Bibles either. I haven't done that either. I think at some point in given time that each will serve their purpose, and they have served a purpose, and I want to continue to keep that because I still want to have something in the Bible, because I had a lot of Bibles. I want to have something in each Bible that lets me know and I can look at and verify that this is what I read in each book. But this app, love it. And the reason why I decided to go app and I mainly deal with that now is because you always have your phone. Whether we want to admit that or not, or we feel good about that, your phone is always near you. So even if I'm not in a physical Bible, like I'm reading online or in an app, I can still go to the app and I don't have to worry about like her trying to come back home, or like if I'm out at the library, or if I'm doing something at church, you know, it's just, all right, let me go ahead and check this off now, you know? So that's why I like it. That's why I enjoy it. And that's why I highly, highly, highly recommend this to anyone who has a phone. It is wonderful. And here's the big kicker. Here's the big thing. Like, which one of these ideas or things actually helped me to read the most? It would definitely be the Bible Tracker. Like I said, it's something about seeing your progress that keeps you going, going, going. And even though it's something small, I believe we are people of appreciation and recognition. So like when you complete a book, it's just like, congratulations. And, you know, like keeps you going, you know, positive. So I like that. And I like to pass that on. Even when you guys say, hey, I finished reading this or I was studying this, I'm like, congratulations. Thank God that you completed that, because I know as someone, as much as I love the Bible and as much as I love reading, it is not easy to complete readings. It's not easy to go through the Bible, because hence right here, I haven't gone through the Bible yet. This will be my first go round. But I have had a season where there was a lot of repeated reading. And I understood why once I read it again. Like, I believe I read Job twice, Matthew a bunch of times, John a bunch of times, you know. So Revelation like 4 times. Like each time it was like, you know, God wanted to make sure that you got what you're supposed to get out of the books. But for right now, I encourage you, download Bible Tracker. You can start from day 1. And that's another thing about it, because it's electronic. So you can pick and choose what you want to read. And I wish I could kind of show y'all, you know, maybe I'll put a little video here. I think people do that, right? Like they just put a video and you can kind of see me, you know, fumble through it or whatever, so that you guys can understand and see exactly what I'm talking about. But like I said, you can pick whatever book you want. You can read whatever chapter. You can read in order, out of order. But the whole point is you can check it off and you can kind of keep it organized and see without, you know, like me having a bunch of Bibles and trying to figure out, okay, what did I read where? Because that's what the biggest thing was. When I finished something, I went on to the next Bible and I try to come back or try to have some type of order or something. It's like, where was I? Like, I do have my one Bible where I was reading strictly in order, you know, from Genesis to I'm in First King. That was a thing. And then I had a Bible where I was reading like through the New Testament. So it gets messy sometimes, but however you feel necessary to organize, the main thing is just reading God's word, spending time with him, getting to know him. Make sure that is the goal, and make sure you don't beat yourself up. Give yourself grace. Y'all know how I feel, and I try not to push this on anyone, but me personally, I feel like if we're fighting Satan daily, if we fight his flesh daily, we need to be reading the word daily. To me, that's just like, that goes hand in hand. Like, we have to continually resist the devil and flee from him, and he tries us on a regular basis. So I feel like I need to be using my weapon on a regular basis. So there you have it. So I just want to give you guys an update and encourage you guys. Hopefully I've said something to inspire and encourage you. Hopefully you will enjoy the app. Please come back and let me know how you feel about it, what you don't like about it. There are obviously other options, but I feel like this is the most detailed and the most eye-catching and the most simple one. And I don't know, it just fits. Then it's called Bible Tracker. Like, how easy can that get, right? So tell me what you think once you download it. Love you guys. God bless. Take care. Bye.